leader of the Bronx Democratic Party. We're here to protest the corruption in the party, the way the party's ignoring issues like Stop and Frisk, Fresh Direct, and the way so many people are being indicted, arrested, convicted. We're here to tell the Bronx Democratic Party it's time to change their ways, go back to fighting for important issues for the community and this cronyism, nepotism, corruption. We're here. Guess who's coming to dinner? We're coming to dinner to tell them for the first time that they got to change their ways. Corruption's got to end in the Bronx. It's like a cancer in the Bronx, and we're here to do something about it.
Mira, déjame decirte, nosotros estamos luchando por parar esta corrupción que hay, y no explico de dónde ha salido tanta corrupción en los políticos. Fíjate que todos aspiran a ser políticos porque quieren hacerse millonarios, no porque en sí les interese el bienestar de la comunidad y la ayuda del pobre. Todos lo que quieren es lucrarse. Por lo tanto, estamos diciéndole que basta ya de la corrupción. Con la corrupción todo el mundo sale perjudicado. Blancos, morenos, hispanos, todos en fin. Y yo quisiera encontrar a un solo candidato que por lo menos sea honesto, que no robe tanto, sino que robe parte, pero que le dé al pueblo. El pueblo está necesitado, necesitamos trabajo. Ningún político ha hecho nada por nosotros. Todos los políticos lo que están es por hacerse de dinero. Mira, las escuelas están siendo cerradas en el Bronx, los post office han sido cerrados y todo, y ninguno, tan siquiera uno solo, nos ha levantado y ha puesto su voz en alto y ha dicho basta ya del abuso. Nosotros necesitamos que se levante un solo hombre que sea honesto, que sea honrado y que haga algo por nuestra comunidad.
It's a tragedy that poverty in the Bronx is the highest levels it's ever been. That unemployment is at the highest level that it's ever been. That the Bronx is one of the poorest, if not the poorest county in the country. But our politicians see fit to honor themselves and pat each other on the back at a $300 a plate dinner, $25,000 a table. Mass incarceration in the Bronx is epidemic. A failing educational system, and this is the best that they can do. We need change. We need it now. We're tired of waiting. We've heard promise after promise, and it's not been fulfilled. No more promises, no more waiting. Change is now. We need it now.
As you can see, we're all here today basically because we're tired of all the corruption that's going on in the Bronx, from the top down in the political structure here. This is probably the biggest event, biggest protest ever against at the annual Democratic dinner in the Bronx. So I'm really proud to be here with everybody trying to fight for justice, for for jobs and for what's right in the Bronx. We're tired of all these politicians pocketing money and then leaving us in the cold without jobs, without education, closing schools left and right, but they have money to do little pet projects for their other developer friends.
I'm a school employee for the past 24 years in the city of New York. I'm here in solidarity with these brothers and sisters because we feel that the corruption of this Democratic Party is enough. We have people in the city who are paying too much for rent. It's a major issue. We have schools that are overcrowded and being privatized by some of these same very elected officials. We have kids who are looking for jobs today. These are issues that are not being taken seriously by these elected officials. I don't know for a fact if it's because they're being lobbied by corporate types, but the time is now to stop this corruption and that taxpayers and voters of this borough start taking the Democratic back, and these people who are in there right now at a $25,000 table start taking the people seriously again.
Me llamo William Gerena Rochet y vivo en el barrio East Harlem. Vine aquí para apoyar a los compañeros del Bronx que están protestando una cena oficiada por los demócratas del Bronx aquí en la Marina Azul de un restaurante, ¿no? Y básicamente, pues, a la vez que se ve que hay mucha falta de que se atiendan las necesidades del pueblo aquí del Bronx, se ven que los demócratas están haciendo lo que se llama business as usual, la misma cosa de ser electo y hacer muy poco. Particularmente quiero mencionar que la familia Arroyo es una que se ha notado que está envuelta en lo que es mucha corrupción, y me imagino no sé cuántos los demás demócratas están envueltos en lo mismo, pero que es una cosa irónica que estén aquí comiendo por unos precios bien altos para entrar ahí, y la gente que está aquí naturalmente no podrían pagar el precio de cenar aquí con la gente que ellos quizás eligieron en una ocasión u otra. Y yo creo que pues es una buena manifestación para que el pueblo demuestre que está bien disgustado y quiere cambios reales, y que esta gente quizás sean reemplazados por otros políticos que tengan una mejor conciencia.
Born and raised in Bronx County. There's plenty of money here, it's going in the wrong place. Bronx County, when I was growing up, there was plenty of opportunities here. Now, it all done shifted someplace else, and the rich are profiting off the miserable of the poor. Without the resources that's here being distributed equity. There's more than enough here for everybody to live good. But the politicians who lack the willpower to correct what's incorrect. And until they do that, and until we wake up and find somebody who got some scruples, who are morally correct, it's going to happen again and again and again.
You know what? You and Giuliani, you and other people, you sold this out. You sold this out.
That I fought for the Bronx like nobody else.
You
I
sold
fought
them
for the
out
Bronx
for
like nobody else. And you just talking trash.
With the
You're
rest
talking
of the
trash.
team.
No, I'm going with the workers. I'm going with the
You
protesters.
see all these people? You ain't going with these people. They don't need your stink. They don't want your stink. You talk about our issues, we don't mind. Our issues are education, poverty, mass incarceration. What's happening to our kids? It's ridiculous what's going on. And this has been going on for years. Promises to poverty that aren't being fulfilled.
Then why you going in there? Listen to me. That's why I left the Democratic Party to become an independent, to break the grid line. I'm willing to come back here and take a picture to show that I was here with you, and still go in there and fight the fight on the inside. We got to fight it outside like that.
You're
We got to fight it
100%
inside.
correct. But we're tired of too. We're tired of that on our side. All right, I'm here.
I got to prove myself.
Hold on, I like folks. Tell them to take somebody in that got camera.
Okay, brother.
Down with corruption. Why don't you take somebody in that got a camera so that they can see what you're gonna do?
Okay.
Who can you take?
Let me hold on a second. All right, brother, we're here.
Years later, when you got caught, you paid. When you got caught, you paid. When you got caught, you paid. You got caught, you paid.
You buy that
Down
bullshit.
with
You buy
corruption.
that bullshit.
Down with corruption. Down with corruption.
Down with corruption.
Down with corruption. Down with Gotti. Down with corruption. Down with Gotti. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Right.
So many jobs are being lost, no jobs are being created. They're closing down schools, you know, they're privatizing schools. They're making deals in there right now to sell off public spaces for the benefit of these crooked politicians when our students are being left out in the streets. No education, when every child has a right to an education. No jobs, when real meaningful wage, livable salaries are being generated. So we're here to demand that these politicians step up to the plate and serve our communities the way they have been sworn to do so. But they're stealing from our communities. They're not serving our communities. They're stealing from our communities.
Yo, I'm here today. I'm standing up with the rest of my brothers and sisters here from the Bronx. We're being affected. The politics here, the Democratic machine, they're doing nothing for the people, for their constituents in the Bronx. And we're tired of it. Our education system is affected. We're lacking in jobs. The asthma rates here in this, in this borough is sky high. So there's health problems with our children, with our seniors. There's no senior centers. Everything that we're here for, we're fighting for us to at least have something come and give back to us. We deserve that, and that's why I'm here. Currently, right now, I'm working for the Woodlawn Cemetery.
and I'm going through a situation where I'm having to face overt racism and discrimination on the job. I shouldn't have to be facing stuff like that in the year 2013, but I am. And so therefore, I'm standing up with everybody here.
My name is Todd Brown, and I'm here today protesting against the Democratic Party. Right now they're having a dinner, a benefit, and I want them to know that I'm upset. I ain't get no help when I reach out to politicians about the situation at my job. I'm being discriminated against, I'm being retaliated against, and these people at the Woodlawn Cemetery where I used to work, I got laid off because I was fighting back for the other co-workers who were intimidated to talk back. Me and a couple of workers called we called ourselves the Band of Brothers. And we asked the community groups for help, we asked activists for help, and we've been fighting for a long time. So right now, ain't no change coming. The only change that's coming is a people power. We asked the community politicians for help, and they did nothing. I'm just sick and tired of them taking from us. They're not for the people. And we as people need to really elect real people, man. We need to get these people out of office. After school programs are being taken from the people. I can't get no free after school programs, so now I gotta pay just to have a babysitter. And you can't trust everybody. The after school programs were very important. I look around the Bronx right now, and all I do is see new bus lanes, and they paving the streets over and over and over again. Me tell me you could do all of this, but you couldn't. After school programs are very vital, and I'm just sick and tired of these politicians playing these little games with these contracts and things like that. I asked the Bronx Borough president for help. I asked a lot of different politicians for help, and I'm just sick and tired of it. And we're here to let them know that we're sick and tired of them.
Well, I'm running for Bronx Borough president against Ruben Diaz. And obviously, I'm somebody from the Bronx. I've lived in the Bronx since I was 14 months old. I've lived in this neighborhood or close by to here for my whole life. And I see what's going on here. And I've seen the injustice, I've seen the environmental degradation, and I've seen what the politicians in the Bronx have done over the years, or haven't done. It's gotten to a point where somebody's got to fight back, and now that we have a Green Party and a Freedom Party, we're in a position to fight back and show them that we don't have to take this anymore. It's not going to be business as usual.
With our money.
Tables are $25,000, $300 a ticket. They're making plans and plotting. Who's going to get money? Who's going to get a job for their granddaughter? Who's going to get a job for their son? Who's going to get a contract? They're dividing up all the riches. And we ain't part of that agenda. We are not part of that agenda.
That's right.
It's all for them.
That's right.
Yeah.
don't get to eat at their table.
Jobs! When do we want them? Now! Next week, on Thursday, Boricuas for a Positive Image has a meeting in Taino Towers. Everybody's invited. But again, thank you. One last year.